Hey there, Blue Marinos. Great to see you. Keleas here, live with you this evening. I am excited to have some fun. You guys, we're going to make a really fun door hanger, which we haven't done one of these in quite a while. So I'm very excited about it. Y'all, we are getting ready to notify everyone on our list that we are live. So hold out, notifications will be going out in just a second. We're trying out a new notification system. So if you're not on it yet, don't worry. You can get on our list at textkelea.com, and we'll be notifying you how to do that. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. I'm glad you're on. Fantastic. Let me talk a little bit about the supplies we're going to use tonight for this project. First of all, we're starting off with a really pretty sign, okay? And this is a wooden sign, and it says, "A beautiful garden is a work of okay, sorry. I know it's reversed on TikTok, but a beautiful garden is a work of the heart, is what it says here. Okay, and the beautiful sunflowers are in the background, and we're going to use that as our inspiration for this design. So yesterday on our live sale, we had this gorgeous sunflower, and it's kind of the same color. It's got the yellow and the orange combination. So it's a perfect mix for us to use in there. You need a couple little pieces of floral foam. We're going to use that to secure to our base. Now, I want to show you the greenery we're going to use because we want to get, this is a really pretty wispy look on here, and we want to utilize that too in our design. I'm going to pull up you guys' comments and see if they're working. My iPad had died, and let's see if I can respond to you as well. But then I picked out, y'all, a yellow filler flower with a beautiful muted green. Oh gosh, I love this. So this is yellow. It's going to pull the yellow and the orange combination out of the sunflower, and I've got a little bit in the background right here. Perfect, you guys. I see y'all. So that's going to be our filler. Hey, David, good to see you. Hey, Sheila. Okay, I've got to have a twig because, you know, we got to have twigs everywhere we go. And the other thing I'm going to use is our gorgeous fishtail fern. We're going to use that for our greenery, just because I want it super wispy. All right, so those are our supplies we're going to use. Oh, and we made the bow on Bow Wednesday. Good to see you, Kim. Good to see you, Teresa. Hey, Loretta. Jeanette's checking in from North Carolina. Look how pretty this one is. Thank you for the share. You're awesome. This is a beautiful sunflower ribbon we mixed in that jute. So if you missed that on Wednesday, you guys, if you need the link to our other videos, let us know. They're up on YouTube and Facebook for replay. If you're watching on TikTok, you can go check the replays there. Okay, so let's get going. Hey, guys, I love you too, Heidi. Yay, spreading the love. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. We have been. It's been a busy day around here. Like every day, but super busy. Okay, so this already has a hanger on the back, a sawtooth hanger right in the center. So when you're going to design this type of piece, you need to think about the weight, because you can't put a bunch of weight on the left and not balance it off on the right. I hope that makes sense, or it'll just be, not what you thought, because it's going to be tricky to hang. Hi, Susan. Glad you're here. So I like to use a little Gorilla Glue on here. And we're going to go opposites. Gorilla Glue, I usually just take and mix that with a little hot glue on top. And basically the hot glue will set it up first, and then the Gorilla Glue will hold it for the long term. Okay, Brenda, fantastic. Hey, Casey. Good. We're getting it down. Thank you so much. So here's my little electric skillet. Can you guys see it on TikTok? Let me bring it a little closer. It's an electric skillet with hot glue in it. And I don't pull triggers on glue guns because I do this for a living, so you'll see me always gluing and making things. So I don't pull any triggers because of a couple of hand surgeries I have. So I'll just use hot glue, and I'll attach this and dip it into my glue pot, okay? And you can take and scrape that off on the edge to get any excess off. But you do want quite a bit to hold it in place. Hi, Pat! Yay, Heidi! Oh, great. You just keep practicing. You'll get them. You will get them. All right, I squeezed a little bit too much glue on this one. So let me grab some moss. Anytime I have glue like overflowing the edge, I can grab it with moss, hopefully, before it hits the table. You better not hit my table, buddy. Look, I gotta hold it at an angle. Nope, nope, nope. I should have scraped a little more off, y'all. No, you're not hitting my table. I'm talking to this glue about to drip down. Sorry if we're out of camera. Give me a second. I'll be back in a second. Ha ha! You little dripper. Not getting on my pretty white table. Alright, we got it. So, I use Spanish moss, guys, to cover glue and mechanics, especially when it's hot. Alright, so those are in. So the main key here, the main takeaway from that part is opposite on that weight distribution. Because once you hang it, if it's too heavy on one side, you know what's going to happen. So let's get going with a little greenery in that background. Y'all, and if you are brand new, please say hello and welcome, of course. If we've never met before, I'm Keleas, and I teach floral design. I've talked to thousands of ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate all of you being here. This is my passion, what I love to do. I only work with silk flowers. I've been doing it 25 years, and done it for full time after being a teacher. I think for 17 now, a long, long time. So I enjoy it very, very much. Now, down here we're going to have a bow, so I know I'm going to want some greenery coming out from behind the bow. Hold your foam, because we just put it in there, and it's going to be a little slippery until it sets up. Don't drip, Pat. Don't drip. Hey, Minion from Ontario. Good to see you. Married to a fellow Canadian who's now pretty much a Texan. Hi, Jody. I'm glad you're here. You too. Hey, Melody. So I've got a couple pieces down here. Let's put a third piece kind of in the center. So I've got like a little bit of greenery action going here. I'm glad you like my filler flowers. Awesome. They're going to be so pretty on here. Hey, Carol. Okay, now let's put a little bit of greenery up here. A couple of pieces in just to get kind of started. And I'm going to go opposite. What I do in the top is what I'm going to do on the bottom. Okay. So they're going to be pretty matchy on this design as far as the florals go. Oops, I went right through the foam. I'll just cut that off. Okay, pretty good. I'm going to reserve a couple pieces of greenery we'll bring back in a minute. Oh my gosh, hey Dallas. I'm glad you're here. Sherry says, I'm new. I found you today and watched some of your videos. Oh, awesome, Sherry. So glad you're here. I love it. I'm so glad you're here, y'all. You know, you can always get on our text list at textklee.com, and we will let you know where we're at. And we'll get you on our notifications so you can see what we've got new, what we've got going. I hope I do inspire you. I'm so excited that I do, because that's what I want you to play with flowers, real flowers, fake flowers, play in your garden, whatever it is, decorate for the season. You know, have fun. This is what a lot of us in this community love to do. Okay, this filler flower bush has got a beautiful greenery into it. It's got like a Dusty Miller type leaf in here and some rosemary type that's really frosted and gorgeous. So when you tear them, they're really easy to work with. And once again, I talked earlier about pulling triggers and cutting because of overuse of my hands. I've had to have a couple surgeries. So I'm really, try not to cut a whole lot, just minimal. So you'll see me tear bushes apart if I can, okay? All right. Yes, good, good, good. Hi, Kim. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks. Thanks, Cass. So glad you're here. You guys are so sweet welcoming the newbies. We are so happy you're here. Now, bow is going down here. I know I'm going to put some sunflowers up there. Let's take a second. I don't think we're going to use all the sunflowers, but let's get a few pieces of filler in here and go in. Oh my gosh, Heidi says, I watch 4 hours a day of you. Awesome, Heidi. Awesome. Heidi's like, I am all in. I love it. Now, I don't mind this kind of covering the design. I call this like breaking the plane of the design. I like layers, and you'll see me cover up letters and words and have things come in front of other things, because I'm always talking about those 2Ds. And no, it ain't anything dirty. It's depth and dimension, y'all. Depth and dimension. Depth and dimension means more money for your work in the long run when you sell your pieces. So I want you to always keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 filler flowers at the bottom. I mean at the top, and we're just going to use 1 at the bottom. So I'm going to put that in my leftover pile here. So if you ever see me design, you're going to see I keep a few pieces from each piece off to the side because we'll want to embellish around some other sections of the design when we get to that point. So let's put this one at the top, and I'll just kind of, I'm going to go into the middle of the foam and just kind of overlap it just a little bit right there. Okay, cute. And that's got the pretty yellow. Now, let's get in here with some of the sunflower bush. So this is that gorgeous bush. It's got a mix of textures. Rhonda, I'm glad you're here too. It's been a while since you've tuned in. Well, I'm glad you're here tonight. That's awesome. You guys are always welcome back. I know sometimes you may not be hot and heavy. Life gets in the way, but when you're ready to come back, we are here. Now, this bush has gorgeous leaves, but they're kind of large scale for our design. So never be afraid to just trim them off and save them for something else. These are such a beautiful size and frosted leaf. I'm going to keep these because these are going to be great fillers for something else. Heidi says, and I want to praise your staff and you. With any questions, I've always got the response. Oh, I love it. This is awesome. We work really hard to have a great team who helps one another and supports you guys no matter what part of your journey you're in. Beginner all the way to expert, or just, you know, you're here for the inspiration. We're here for you. Okay, check it out. I've got some different sizes. I'm going to cut those fairly short. Now, let's put the bow in just to take a look at that. Right, Casey, you've got the bag of leaves? Yes, ma'am. We can't get rid of them. Here's our bow. And this is our what you call the blast off bow. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. We did a little bit different technique with more tails yesterday on Bow Wednesday, but it's going to be going right here. Okay. It'll be going at the edge and popping in. So I think a couple of sunflowers, 2 down here would be fine. Let's see how many we get total. So if we could use down here at the bottom, maybe we use 2 of the medium ones and we keep the others, including the not open ones, for the top. So let's see. Let me cut these off fairly short. We're going to have all these heads short to the base. Hi, Danae. Good to see you from Beaumont, my neighbor over here. You guys, we are in Houston area. I live in Sugar Land, not so far from Beaumont for sure. Okay, I've got my leaves going over here to the side. Let me cut these off. And let's figure out our distribution. I personally don't like to have a whole lot left over after projects. I find it easier just to work them in, and then I don't have a bunch laying around later. To me, it's worth it. Now, if I know I can get a complete other project out of it, that's different. I will hold it. Oh gosh, this is looking cute already. So this is the largest sunflower. I'm thinking about putting it in the middle. Having maybe this one come out to the side. I'm just laying them here. They're not going into the foam yet. Anita, thank you. Here's just a green, not open sunflower, okay? And this is a larger one. I'm thinking about putting a larger one down here. How about the little partial open one there? I'm just sticking them. Just sticking. And then let's put this one on this side. I think that would work. Okay, so that'll be our plan right now. So let's get it going on. So we can kind of lay it out. Joan is checking in from South Carolina. Your aunt said to say hello? Well, hello. Danae, what is your aunt's name? Like, we can't be just saying, hello, Auntie. We can say that. But if she wants a shout out, be happy to give her one. We're just playing with flowers and having a good time. I'm trimming these all down short right now because we're going to use these kind of like the bow in there. Y'all, and we will have a whole supply list for this project on Keleas.com. When you go to Keleas.com, you'll click on supply list and it'll be right there just as soon as this video is done. Okay, the biggest one's going in. I've got it angled down slightly. Kim, can you believe how perfect that bow is? Hey, Peggy. How are you doing, Diane? Good to see you. So 1, 2, let's put the third one up at the top. All right, right in here. That's looking pretty good. Let me slide this down. We got a nice little cluster because we have no bow up here. Now, if you want to go, let's say you want to cut the budget back, you could do 2 bows. Or if you are in an area that's a no-zo bow, there are parts of the country who do not want ribbon. Younger generation is really not into ribbon either. You could do tighten this up a little bit, and you could use 1 flower bush to make this work on both sides, okay? Oh, thank you. Hi, Peggy. Hey, Mary. Thank you, Sue. Good to see you. You have been making some gorgeous stuff lately, Sue. As always. Hello, Miss Minnie Johnson. Good to see you. We're so happy you're hanging out with us tonight. Okay, we got a nice cluster so we got a mix of like a little bit of orange and a little bit of yellow going, like a nice combo. Okay, let's go ahead and put our bow in down here. Hey, Irene. Hey, Bonnie. It's in Magnolia and it's hot. Did you guys get, you didn't get any rain. Dang it, Bonnie. And it was so nice and cool here in Houston today. I was hoping maybe you'd get some. We didn't get any either, but you know, it was 81 and that was like wonderful. So when we make these bows, guys, we have the cable tie in the back. But in this situation, I'm going to be pushing it to the foam, so we're going to switch that out to a floral pin. Hey, Anna, good to see you. The knee's doing good. Knee is doing good, recovering very well. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Kaya. Miss Moo is in the garage with us. She took a big nappy nap. Don't worry, I let Nicole know. She knows. You're all good. Don't worry about it right now. We'll do it tomorrow.
We're starting on the
I'm live with just everybody right now.
me and Dad are starting, but we already finished the small joint, like the small little things.
Okay, good. We'll do it tomorrow, Kaya.
Like hanging up. Yeah.
Oh, Kaya's working on her room right now, and she has got a shelf, guys, from IKEA they're putting together. I put glue on this. We're going to put this right into the foam. Good job, Kaya. All right, so the bow's going in. It's at an angle. Crazy, no bow? Yeah, those people have the no bow. Hard to believe. Oh, my gosh. Some people don't like ribbon. Yeah, they don't. Georgie telling Moo hello. Thank you so much. We're going to trim down these two just a little shorter because I'm going to have these come in. David's close in Dyer, Tennessee. Oh, cool. Now, I'm going to put the unopened bloom, I think, down. And I'm kind of angling these to hold and cover up a bunch of that foam. Really cover it up, because then that's less moss I've got to come put in later. Oh, gosh, that's super cute. We got nice angles on this one tonight. We got a big, beautiful sunflower. Right, they love bow, Mary? Or they're no bow? Joellen, all this stuff's available on Keleas.com. So we'll have a link for you. The sign, the florals, everything. Okay. Now, I've been feeling good. I've been feeling good. My physical therapy has been going really well. I feel a lot better since I got my booster shot the other day I was telling y'all about, and I just felt kind of crummy for a day, but I feel a lot better today. All right, now go back and grab the florals that we have left, okay? And we're going to take these and work in around this cluster up here. I feel like the bottom's pretty good. We might just add a little bit of filler flower down there. And what I'm going to do down here is we're going to add a little bit of this yellow. So just take and get a little glue on it. Come on right up in here and push it in. There you go. And then put a little bit on the other side. You're loving it? Good, good, good. Okay. Let's put a little bit over here. And if you guys haven't worked with sunflowers before, they work great as transition pieces for people's homes that go from summer into fall. So they can leave this up early fall until they're ready to do maybe a little bit more for Halloween, or like really pop the pumpkins out. But this would be gorgeous with pumpkins just sitting on the porch right with it. There's no need to, you know, go great together. It would be one of those things in addition to, you know, they could leave it up. Okay, now let me grab these, and we're going to work a little bit in tighter to the base. So this is a piece of that little fun rosemary. We'll just put a little glue on it. Now, I don't quite have enough pieces left, but I don't want to cut up and add more. So what I'm going to do is you're going to see me just cut a few pieces out of these clusters, and we're just going to have them a little bit shorter into the base. Okay, I'm going to do that all the way around. This is kind of like a little detail work. Take a few of the pieces that are working way out, trim them, and kind of have them work in coming out of the flowers. And don't worry, we're going to have twigs too, but we're just starting. Hey lady! Thanks, Joellen! Thank you, Lori. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We've still got to get twigs in a few minutes, but we're starting with a little bit more of the greenery and the filler in here. So I'm going to push that into the foam, and make sure you got a little bend on it. Oh, I just heard thunder. Whatever. Thought we'd missed our opportunity. Hi, Triple D. Girl, I know that boot needs a shower. I do. Oh, it might be fireworks, guys. That may be fireworks I'm hearing. Somebody might have been out shopping and got fireworks already. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. We have this just cupped just perfect in here. I'm going to take and cut this one a little shorter, and we'll put it more into the base. Yeah, we'll have the whole supply list for the project. It'll be on Keleas.com, and then you'll just click supply list, and it'll be the newest one right there, okay? You're just going to go off the home page. All right, Sue, I'm glad you're here. How exciting. Okay, let's get a little bit more of this piece. I'm going to break this one down to 2 pieces, and we'll just fill it right in. All right, then we're going to do some twigs, because on this design that's on the board, there are beautiful twigs coming down. So I'd love to take that look out to the front. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, doesn't it look great where the sign just matches the flowers just perfectly like that? I love that. Let's have that come out. Thanks, Danae. Thank you, Peggy. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Okay, so I'm happy with it filled in. I will look from underneath. Anywhere that you can see foam, we'll pop in some moss later. And you might even want to hang it when you get to that point. Okay, now let's take these and trim them. And let's see where we can add these. Now these are those fully wired twigs, which makes me so happy. Yeah, Bonnie, you could do that anytime. Just trim some and sneak it back. I usually just take something from the back just to keep, just kind of fill it in a little bit. Because I like things super wispy, but sometimes we need to take and, you know, come back a little bit. I'm glad. Try that. Okay, let's take and curl these up. Let's do a few curls. So if you can get twigs that are fully wired to the tip, this is so fun. Yes, just check out the links and the descriptions on the posts. They always have what you guys need. Whether you're watching on YouTube or wherever you're watching, Facebook, TikTok, they have exactly what you need. Okay, let's start off at the top. Now, see this gorgeous brown? It's the same color as the board. Boom. That's so fun. Laura, what are we doing this weekend? I know this is not going to sound exciting. We're WORKING because we are going to be out of town in August, and there's a lot that has to be done to be gone for our trip to, we'll be heading up to Ontario to visit family. Oh gosh, I love that in there. So you have to get really ahead. So I have to film a lot of videos, and also we have all the new shelving that's arrived at the warehouse that has to get up. So it's kind of exciting. That's kind of fun work too. But hopefully it just stays nice and cool. Danae says, how you love it when I add twigs? Oh my gosh, yeah, I always love twigs. Y'all should watch my TikToks about twigs. I put crazy, like, you know, crazy music to them, like I'm rocking out with my twigs. Alright, I got a nice chunk of twigs up here. Oh gosh, those are killer. Now let's get in here and do some at the bottom. I'm feeling it. We're going to curl these. I love when I can control the curl. Kim, it'll be a really nice trip. Yes, it will. I'm going to go see my father-in-law and mother-in-law and all of my cousins and that. It would be just lovely. Ooh, look at that one. So yes, we are working. I'm sure we'll try to mix in some pool time or something like that to relax a little. Let's go in here. Just kind of under the bow popping out. I want to make sure I'm going into that foam really nice. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Let's have that kind of cruise out from the bow here. And you can stretch those out. And this is going to go down there. Dallas, you learned something again tonight? Yay! Good, good, good. I love that you learned something, and I hope that I inspire you to play with something different that you've never done. And thank you guys who shop with us and support us that way. You know, when you shop with a small business owner, it allows me to still do content like this. That is free for you to watch. And we appreciate your business because it lets us continue to show you how to use these beautiful things and sell them. And whether that's one roll of $5 ribbon or it's a big, massive order to make a big, fancy project, I want you to know we always appreciate you. Look at this. Stunning, y'all. It's really gorgeous. You guys get a good look at it. I know the words are backwards for you guys on TikTok. But it is... Oh, my ribbon went around my Keleas. It turned out really, really, really gorgeous. And it's not that difficult to make. Just find some gorgeous florals, a beautiful sign, and just take your inspiration from that background and you can rock it out. All right? Thanks, Joellen. You're awesome. You guys know I have a design school that's opening up soon, so don't be a stranger. Jump on our text list because we'll text about our class when it's opening up. And our new workshop is getting ready to start in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. I'm going to tell you all about it. All right, guys, we'll try this design again. We'll do something fun like this again. I'm glad you love it. See y'all soon, Bloomerinos. Go have fun with flowers. Bye, everybody.